Good morning, friends. It's my pleasure that I am again in front of you in 4th International Intrader Conference. First of all, I would like to say thanks to Mr. Kursar that he has again invited me as a key speaker in your conference. Today, I am going to tell you about the international business. When a person is doing a international business, what challenges they faces when the export and import done from one country to another country, they have to face lot of the challenges. International marketing is not as easy as marketing in a domestic country. There are number of problems marketing in different nations brings along when any company starts to pursue it. There are bunches of dynamics that can be ensured that challenges compared to the nation market. The variety in cultures and political realities in different regions, they all create plenty of obstacles for a company trying to market themselves in a new region. Here are small numbers of problems that any company faces when they are entering in the global expansions. A global company is a company doing business worldwide which has trade in many countries in the different regions of the world. Here I am telling you about the few challenges which export and import companies faces. First, financial risk and loan. Second is poor quality risk. Third is transportation risk and logistic risk. Fourth, legal risk and political risk. There is another unforeseen risk. Next, exchange risk rate and clearance procedure and taxes. Here I tell you in financial risk what the exporters and importers faces. Export-import companies are significantly affected by a financial crisis. The nature of this business is to constant and instant business, but most of the time they did not get their supply on time, and when it gets trapped at customer, they finish up and cash deficiency is there. Next issue is a poor quality. This is the risk of negative response of whole shipment after the entrance of exporter's location due to poor quality of exporter goods. So, importers should make vendors to spend mandatory quality to check observation reports to the importer before the exporting the same. The another issue is transportation risk and logistic risk. This is the threat of transferring goods from one country to another country. While transporting there is a risk of theft and damage of the goods. Lot of time what happen when vendor has loaded the goods, it damaged in the way or it has been lost due to long route. Next is a legal risks and political risk. In the legal risk and political risk, they faces that this risk arises due to changes in law and regulation of the nation, because in each and every country their laws are different. The changes commonly are different from one country to another country. So it is critical for the exporter or importer to draft a contract in combination with the legal firm in this manner, ensuring that the exporter's benefits are taken care of. Exporter must be clear about the law and disputes of settlement. Process that will apply to the contract. Huge care must be taken in assessing the lawful aspects of trade with particular country. Thus, exporters must be determinedly alert of the policies of foreign governments in order that they can change their strategy according and take the steps to avoid loss of business. And next issue is unforeseen risk. Lot of time the businessmen have to face unforeseen risk. Unpredicted risks are a rise due to surprising incident in a country like a radical attack. This may totally wipe out market or goods of a company. So it is very important for the exporter and importer to make certain a force major part to be incorporated in any international contract. There is also these also involves the risk of country seizing on restricting right of the entry of meticulous goods into the market. Next, which they face is that is exchange rate risk. In the exchange rate risk, the opportunities of the exchange rate group is referred to as exchange risk. The exporter must move toward the foreign exchange division of his bank prior to quoting and pricing internationally. Prevarication scheme is a policy that the exporter could pursue in order to defend against the pressure of exchange rate movement. Since import and export company need to make and take deliver of endless overseas payments, exchange rates are highly significant in their financial preparation. Unluckily, exchange rates are unstable and even small variations can be make a big disparity. When you trade in million as a big corporations are a few cents one way or another amount to major losses. Next is clearance procedures and taxes. Each person reads system of government and taxes, but export-import companies faces the major challenges. They are trading within the boundaries of trade agreement, and if proceedings are not carefully handled, they can end up in a hot water. At last, I would like to say you in my conclusion that international industry is a great industry to get into, but like all businesses, there are most of important challenges to deal with. After understanding common challenges faced by several export-import companies, I would like to conclude that the time of custom clearance, human interference should be eliminated to avoid unnecessary delay and corruption. Export-import companies should create MOU with logistic partners to enable half-yearly spot rates to avoid over expenses due to fluctuation of fuel surcharges. National banks should allocate fast-track loan allocation procedures of customer having IEC code, DGCFT should integrate all EXIM notification with ICE GATE portal so that all EXIM companies are aware of the government policies. At last, I would like to say you, Mr. Korsar, who has invited me, he is giving a big track in Trader International Conference to the youngster, giving them a knowledge to do a international business and how they can grow their nation GDP. Because we know very well when we are doing a business from one country to another country, that time the economic of our country is growing. Thank you very much.